Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome. Welcome to Let's Talk About Africa. This is Miss G in the house. It is Miss G. I'm sorry to do my papers. I'm trying to be grown and I'm on three. I'm on three. So y'all are seeing me on Facebook, on Hello 50 Shades of Glow. Hello Africa awaits. And because we got to get the word out. We got to get the word out and get educated on the motherland. The motherland. Think about that. The motherland. We say it in just passing, but it is the motherland. And it puzzles me that uh, people from, the diaspora, US, won't claim their mother, right? So, but I want to welcome everybody. My name is Gloria, Miss G, Glow, whatever you want to call me. I am certified travel consultant, event planner, whatsoever. Love to travel. I'm a solo travel. Yeah, I have a different look. So I have the black specs now. But I don't know. It makes me look too dark. I think I may go to light specs because I get more response. But I like the black specs on people. But since I went back to it, I'm like, oh no. It makes me look too dark. But anyway, not in a bad way dark, but it's hold on. Where's my specs? So sorry about that. Sorry about that, Africa. Wait. So okay, so it's this or this. This brightens me up a bit. But I'll be crooked. You see I'm crooked. Why am I crooked? I'm crooked. No, we're not gonna do that. I don't know why. When glasses get old, they get crooked for no reason. So like, it's not crooked here. And those glasses were not crooked. I don't know, but I hope all is well. Yes. So, welcome to Africa Awaits. Uh, I am Miss G, and tonight we are going to chat about the Seychelles. The Seychelles is a very, very popular when people want to get fancy about traveling to the continent. Um, they always want to say the Seychelles. Oh, I want to go to Seychelles. I want to go to Seychelles. So we're going to talk about Seychelles tonight. I want to welcome everyone. I want to welcome everyone. What's today? Wednesday? Wednesday, hump day. Hope your week is going well. So, the Seychelles is, hey, Courtney, welcome. The Seychelles is in East Africa, and it's not just one island. It is over 115 very small islands. Okay, and but they concentrate mainly on the three main islands. So one is Mahi, Mah- Mahi, Mahi. Y'all know I be tearing up these words and I be studying them so bad. And then when I get on, I could never act. I could never remember lines. Okay, I would tear up lines so bad. I don't know how actors do it, but it's the island of Mahi. Okay, and that island is where you would come in the international airport. Then there are two other islands, and Mahi is the busier island. A lot of things going on there. Um, and then they have two other islands, Praslin and La Digue. La Digue. Um, but people go to mainly Mahi and La Digue, and I'm going to tell you why, right? So, as I mentioned, that the Seychelles is probably one of the most exclusive destinations in the continent of Africa. And exclusive, yes, equaling expensive. Like you got to have some coins. Like you got to have some coins. You got to have some Oprah coins. Now you could go on, you know, on regular coins, but you would have to really budget. But it still would be a stretch. The Seychelles is not cheap. One because everything is imported, and as we had discussed about the other countries, the other island countries, since everything is exported, that's where it's going to get pricey. And they really don't have like a main um, uh, commodity to make the money. So it looks like the island countries just broke apart probably over centuries, more than centuries, thousands of years from the continent. Because there's a reason why it's it's part of considered an African country. Probably at one point it was probably connected to the mainland. But it's wild how we thought that Africa was just one big piece of land and all the countries was within Africa. But we've run across several countries that's not even connected to Africa, not even connected to Africa. So yes, so the Seychelles is in East Africa. It's near Madagascar and Maldives. Okay. Um, it's a lot of countries, but it's not that many people there. And just like the other island countries, let me sit back. I'm trying to get everybody to see me. Hey, 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 hey. Just like the other island countries, um, they it is basically a private holiday island, very exclusive, very rich, very white. So you're going to go there and say, this is not Africa in the sense of what we know. But as we will see, Africa is one of the continents that you can see people as dark as like blue black, okay? Like the dark, dark blue black to people that look like they're Hawaiian and they are actually African. To the people that, like in South Africa, is a lot of, Africans that have black in them, but they look Caucasian. So Africa really is a melting pot. And it's a melting pot, because of the colonization of between it's the French, the British, or the Portuguese that came in and you know colonized and you know did their thing. So um, it's interesting how you know the Europeans want to keep their bloodline, but they originally went and mixed the blood, so they started it. Um, but anywho, this is one of the most beautiful islands, and it's by design. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. drop dead beaches. It has some of the most, it has probably the most beautiful beaches. Like, since it's, it's 115 islands. So it would have minimum 115 beaches, but those small islands a lot of people don't go to, or they may be owned privately. Um, because they only focus on the three islands for tourists. So the other small islands are probably owned by people. So if you want to own an island, check out Seychelles. It's probably mad expensive, like ridiculously expensive. So it's very remote. And with it being remote, um, yes, with it being remote, Uh, it does take a long time to get there. So it takes about minimum 18 hours to get there. Um, when if you're traveling on the west coast. Hey, Miss Q, hello, hello. When you're traveling on the west, it's closer to us, so the flight isn't all that bad. But when you get over to the east, that's when the flight gets that travel day is rough, 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 rough. So, and then it's not only on the east side, it's on the other side of the continent in the Indian Ocean. Okay, in the middle of the Indian Ocean. So it's a minimum of 18 hours to get there. Um, its capital, and it's one of the smallest capital cities in the world. And the capital city is Victoria. And interestingly enough, it was named after Queen Victoria of England, because this country was uh, colonized by the British. But the interesting thing is they speak French. So maybe the British and the French got together, but one of their main languages, second main language is French. Is French, English, and then they have a Seychelles Creole that the people speak. Excuse me, I think it's a coughing. I cooked today. I was thinking of I got a like 13-pound turkey, and it was only three of us, and I cooked, and I'm like, I really don't want to waste it. So I called a good girlfriend that could cook. Oh my gosh, she can cook. So I'm like, she will know what to do with turkey. Put in the chat what y'all did with y'all turkey if y'all ate turkey. What y'all do with y'all leftover turkey? Because folks not feeling turkey like that. What y'all do with y'all leftover turkey? Did y'all just throw it away? What y'all do with y'all leftover turkey? Put it in the chat. But I called my good girlfriend, and she said, "Girl, um, I know this recipe for tur- uh, turkey." Hey, Katie, welcome. Turkey salad, really? Huh? You gotta send me that. You have to send me that recipe. Turkey salad? Huh? Is it like chicken salad? Turkey salad. Well, honey, I got all fancy, and what did I make? I made turkey tetrazzini. Only my girl. Yeah. Okay. All right. See, I don't know if I'm feeling turkey to have it as a salad. I'm not even crazy about salads. So then on top to have a turkey salad, that's two that I'm like, it got to be hot for me. It got to be hot. But yes, I made it's called a turkey tetrazzini. So it was with the egg noodles and Carb City. But I put it in the what in the pan. So I have dinner for the next until the weekend. And whatever I have in the freezer, I don't know if I'll probably be sick of turkey by then and I may dump it. But anyway, that's what I have. And I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday this weekend. So the Seychelles, honey, like I said, y'all gotta have some coins. Y'all got to have some coins to roll over the Seychelles for real. And as we know, Africa, Africa is a luxury travel without a doubt. You can work it and go there on a budget, but it's not like going to, I don't know, to Bahamas or whatever, 399. That's not gonna happen. But I guess just with the distance and everything, but going into these island countries, you're gonna pay a major premium. But the island countries are have been designed, and they're almost like Dubai. Okay, they're not real. They're not naturally real. They're not organic. Um, they were made to be that way by the Europeans, and the Europeans made it their um, uh, island paradise, and that's what it is. It is island paradise. I'm not going to deny that at all. It's definitely an island paradise. They have drop dead gorgeous beaches, and the nicer beaches are in Ladigue. There, those beaches are incredible. Um, White sand, clear water, like clear, not like at your toes clear, like going in all the way into the ocean clear. It it's not that many people that it's tourists that's there, yes, but they have just so much beach that it's almost untainted. I mean, and the Indian Ocean is drop dead. It beats the Atlantic Ocean every day, all day, every day. It beats the Atlantic Ocean. But uh, Indian Ocean beaches are the prettiest. I definitely have to say are the are the prettiest. What else? So as I mentioned, they do have three languages that they speak. If you go, you won't have any issues because they speak English, they speak French, and then they have a Seychelles Creole. Okay, and it's 115 small islands. But the three, as I mentioned, was Mahi. That's the one you fly into, La Digue, and then Praslin. Okay. Um, the different beaches. You have Surface Beach. You have it's called Beau Villau Beach. Just so many beaches. Like you just go there, you're gonna spend time on the beach. The Seychelles is also almost like a Madagascar. It's very eco. Like so, you're going to see so many things. You're going to see the beach. You're going to see the beautiful mountains and escapes. It doesn't have any volcano, so that's cool because some of the island countries we ran into, it had a lot of volcanic uh, activity there. Seychelles does not. Um, it's very organic in just how it's so clean, and um, the ecosystem, um, just the beauty of the um, the animals and the plants, and just everything is just they made it to be. an island paradise. And they made it to be an island paradise. Um, there is, and with when you go, you have to go, or you shouldn't even bother to go with this beauty to the botanical gardens there. And the botanical gardens was established in 1901, and they have just built on it, and it's just drop dead gorgeous, and it's pretty cheap to go into also. And there you'll see not only the gardens, but they have like a tortoise sanctuary. So you see all the big tortoises like gigantic tortoises, where you can feed them and everything like that. Really, really cool. And uh, the Seychelles is also great for hikers. They have a couple of wonderful hiking trails, um, to take advantage of. And then there's one hiking trail that you go through, I don't want to say the jungle, but the tropical, everything like that. And then when you finish the trail, it ends up overlooking the beach and all of the stones. And Seychelles is primarily made out of granite, like the rocks. And the rocks look so different, like the boulders, and the boulders are made um, of granite, crazy. So it has almost like this really interesting look that I've never seen before. That the boulders have, I guess, from the ocean that they've kind of morphed into, and I haven't seen it on any beach that we've touched on. So really, really beautiful. And the hiking trail ends up there at in this private beach where you can chill. And since Seychelles is tourist, but it's the tourist comes through at a certain time. So the cool thing that you can do, and the temperature stays pretty reasonable. It goes from like 75 to like 95. So it doesn't get too hot or anything like that. That it was recommended, if you are living, if you're staying close to the beaches or whatever, um, or you can like almost pitch a tent at one of the beaches, um, and spend a night at the beach, and you just basically have it to yourself after, when the sun sets and the tourists have gone home. It's just, if you just want that serious, quiet you time with you and nature, that's it. That is it. Hearing the water, hearing the waves, like total beautiful solitude. The Seychelles, that is it. Other places that you can go now, talking about places you can go, but you got to get there. Seychelles is a place where, um, okay, in the main, you need a car, not a taxi, because from what was shared, taxis could be $50 or more to go 15 minutes. So the best thing that you should do is rent a car at the airport, or rent a car. And there's many rental places, and drive through, um, the city and the country. You drive on the opposite side, so that may be a challenge. But uh, from what was shared, you know, people know that as tourists that may not be used to um, driving on that side of the road, so they're pretty patient. But get a car. And yeah, I usually talk about how many African handbags I would give Seychelles. And I would give Seychelles 4 because it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place for a vacation, for a holiday. It doesn't get 5 because you can't also live there. You really can't. It's almost like it reminds me of like Hawaii or what else? Like the Hamptons, someplace that is extremely seasonal, but it's not seasonal. It's around. It's year round, but it is for holiday, pretty much not to live. So that's why I'm not giving it 5 handbags. But it's a just a beautiful place to to get away and to really uh, just chill. So, you would take that for a couple of days, but I don't know if you may get bored when there's nothing to do. Again, that's why I wouldn't suggest living there because after a while, okay, it's beautiful, but then you see this all the time. And I don't think it's much of uh, a party scene. It's some party, but not much, especially since it's mostly Europeans. I really didn't hear too much of, you know, um, an entertainment or club scene or whatsoever things to do like that. But um, if you go to Eden Island is like the Hamptons. Eden Island has massive mega mansions. Okay, talking about coins like Eden Island, Rihanna or Oprah probably got a spot over there. Beyonce and Jay Z. Like Eden Island is rolling like that. Eden Island has more boat yacht docks than parking spaces. Like all you see is yachts parked, in whatever. See, I'm not on that level, so I don't know what the I don't know what the terms are, but it's yachts galore. It's massive mansion and um, uh, estates galore, and it's so exclusive that, and everyone knows how people in the UAE roll, in Dubai roll. They are rich, and there are a lot of yachts that are parked. I forgot what they call when a yacht is parked. I forgot what it's called, but anyway, um, in Seychelles, that's where the people from Abu Dhabi, Dubai, that's where they park their boats. It's crazy. So y'all are getting kind of the vibe of how the Seychelles is rolling. Um, but you can work it to enjoy. You would just have to definitely plan ahead or use points. Um, and if you are an exclusive, if you're like a mega traveler and you're an exclusive Hilton member, they do the Waldorf Astoria, honey. I'm telling you, the Seychelles is no joke. The Waldorf Astoria has its own private island where their resort is. There's not access to the public, only access to the guests that's staying at the Waldorf Astoria, that's on the Seychelles, that's on its own private island. That's how the Seychelles is rolling. Okay, that's why I say you got to have coins. You got to have coins to go to the Seychelles, honey. But you could still go on a budget. I'm gonna go and defy the odds one day. But yes, you make your arrangements well in advance. You do everything is research, like I told y'all. Research, 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 and catch it, catch whatever price early. All right, and grab it, and do it in advance. And then if you, as I said, if you're part of, Hilton's Honor Elite, whatever, you can use points and stay at really any Hilton, and that will train, so you can stay at that property for free if if you travel a lot, and you have uh, your you have high points or high status with Hilton Honors. So people utilize your credit card. This is a little lesson within the lesson today, talking about expensive places to go. Most of us use credit cards, so make sure you're getting a credit card um, that you can get points back. So even if you're paying like a fee, if they have like travel points, I know like Chase and American Express, um, they will give, if you book through their portal, they give you 5 times the points. So 5 times the points on every like dollar you spend or whatsoever, you can use those points to travel. So when I worked for Amex, there were people that had saved like a few years, and they said they saved up their points so they can take their entire family to a European trip. So they may have had like 1,000,000 points, and 1,000,000 points is a million. Is that $10,000? Was 100,000? It's, I forgot what the conversion is. It's 10,000 or $100,000. I'm, but yeah, so I have to figure out what that conversion, but it was pretty significant. So it's about $10,000, I think, 1,000,000 points. So, and you can get that easy, if you just know how to work it right. And $10,000, you have a trip that's paid for. So definitely, definitely utilize your credit card points, see how many points you have, and then book your travel and get the discount. And sometimes you don't even realize that you may have a couple of $100 on this card to use. So you can knock $200 off of a flight or whatsoever. So I definitely encourage you to do that. Definitely encourage you to do that. What else? What time is it? Okay. So, other places to visit. There is a distillery, very famous distillery, because they have this rum. It's called uh, ta- um, Tamanaka. What is it? I wrote it down. Where is it? Tamanaka. It's not. That's not how it's said. Tamanaka. Why can't every single time I Tamanaka? It is. It is. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It is a rum, and the distillery is in Seychelles. It's a big time rum. Yes, it's Taka Taka Mecca rum. Taka Mecca. Taka Mecca. Ta, Taka Mecca. rum. And their distillery, they have the tour, everything. And I'm told that it's free to do. And they have the strongest rum ever. It is 69% alcohol. So that is one point less than like that rum and alcohol. So, you know, uh, you want to be fearless. I don't know if I could do it. Okay, that would burn a hole right through your throat. But yes, so that's another cool place to visit. But yeah, if you're looking for, I think this place would be so cool for a wedding, like just amazing. A wedding, but it's far, so to get people to so many people to go, that may be an issue. The waterfalls there, they have gorgeous waterfalls, but you just got to make sure with all the beautiful water scenery, you got to know when to include yourself in it. So um, definitely do it on low tide, because high tide, you know, that water could really get aggressive and pull you in. And then, that's a wrap. Okay. Um, so the island that I was telling you about that's owned by the Waldorf Astoria is called Platt Island. Just if y'all hear that in y'all travels, and y'all can talk about, yeah, Platt Island. Yes, I know about Platt Island. So if people say Platt Island, you'd be like, what? So Platt Island is the island that is owned by the Waldorf Astoria, and it's a private island. You got to fly into the island, and that's where you're staying, on that island, as a guest of the Waldorf Astoria. So that's something to check out too. Anybody have any questions? Anyone have any questions? And this is a visa free country. You don't need a visa. All you have to do is just fill out like a questionnaire, like 15, 20 minutes. And it may be like no more than 10 or so dollars online. Do not try to do visa on arrival, and it may cost you close to $100. But this is a visa free country. It's a visa free country. Um, uh, and also with traveling, you travel most by ferry. You can travel by flight, but flights are very expensive. Yes, 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 yes. So that's about it. That is about it. Um, when you go to, you talked about Mahi, that's the busiest city, but when you go to Ladik, it's just slow. It's less than 5,000 people that live there. You basically, the regular transportation is a bike. You go and rent a bike, you walk, you chilling on the beach. You go early in the morning and just take advantage of the entire day and just chill. And pretty much everything is made, like I said, of granite. So it was pretty cool. Anybody else have any questions before we go? And as I said before, I started this week and with itineraries. So in addition to me sending you like a recap of um, of the country, I will be including itineraries of the country. So all you need to do, oh yeah, did y'all share? I keep forgetting. Y'all gotta share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Isn't there Waldorf Astoria? Oh yeah, it's Waldorf Astoria is everywhere. Waldorf Astoria used to be it. Used to be it, and it's still it, but it's owned by the Hilton. Thank you. It's owned by the Hilton. Hilton brand. And I remember, uh, uh, I'm not sure when I was with Amex, because they would talk about their new properties that open. Man, if I was still with Amex, I would have been able to go to that place because we got perks working there as a travel consultant, and especially since we would service the platinum and centurion clients, we can go to any hotel in the world and stay 2 days, and all the hotels were five star hotels and up. I missed that part. I missed that part. So I missed that part because I could have stayed at that place. I could have stayed there. But anywho, and I think that hotel is like, I want to say 15 grand a night. It's something crazy, really something crazy. But yes, so leave in the chat or send me a DM if you would like a itinerary of Seychelles, okay? And it's complimentary for the first 24 hours, okay? Um, After, or if someone else wants it whatsoever, after 24 hours, it's only like $5.99. Um, so, but try to get it uh, for free in the first 24 hours. So if y'all are interested, definitely DM me. Tomorrow will be Sierra Leone. Couche. So Sierra Leone, yes. Okay, cool. I'll send you one. Yes, Sierra Leone. My daughters have Sierra Leone. When I got married the first time, my husband was from Sierra Leone, like from Sierra Leone. My daughter is first, first generation African American for real. So, um, yeah, because her dad, grandma, grandpa, everybody, aunties, everybody was born in Sierra Leone, and her dad came, and he he had the first child, and it was in the U.S. So my daughter is literally first generation um, African American for real. So we're going to talk about Sierra Leone tomorrow. If anybody has any questions before we leave, I want to thank y'all so much for sharing this time with me, learning about the continent, exploring the continent, discovering the beauties, dispelling the myths of the continent. Definitely want y'all to get or give as gifts the Africa Only Travel Guide. That is available on order, and also um, the relocation guide. And let me see. So we are on S's. So we probably have about 2 weeks left or so. So I would assume that we'll finish up this series, and then we're going to restart. I know towards the end of the year is going to get crazy. So when we finish, we just finish and we're going to restart from the A's again. But we're going to talk about the countries that you can actually travel and will live in also and thrive. So when we do our next series, we will be talking about each African country, but we're going to leave some out because, as you know, some countries, you really can't live there. They're in their own little bubble with their own little drama. So we're going to bypass those, and we're going to look at in lieu of November 5th, okay, or November 4th, um, looking at options, plan Bs of where we can really um, be appreciated and not tolerated and really thrive. And Mika, how are you, girl? 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I start. On time, 9 o'clock. The latest 9:05. But I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you. Glow Tribe, say hi to our new friend, Mika, in the chat. Give us some love. Give us some love. So, tomorrow will be Sarah Leone. We will talk about uh, Sarah Leone tomorrow. If not, as I said, if y'all are interested in a itinerary, send me a message. I will send it out. Uh, as you know, everyone, I will still give everyone a cool video of the area. And we're just learning about the beauty of Africa. What did you say? I'm central. Oh, you're central time. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I put EST there. I think I put EST. It's always EST. So I apologize. Yeah, it's always EST. So I guess that's an hour before you. It's EST. So, but it's on the replay. All right. So, what does it say? Yep. Yeah, it's EST for us, so it's an hour before. It's no problem. So we are on Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. Africa Awaits. Hi, Africa Awaits, and um, and 50 Shades of Glow. So I want to thank y'all. Y'all take care and have a good evening and a wonderful tomorrow. Okay. Bye for now. Take care, y'all.